Alright, good morning. Good morning all. We want to see how we can come up with the integration of Bootstrap into Angular projects. But the best thing is for us to start a project afresh. Here I wanted to come up with a blog. I'll create a folder here and I'll give it blog front end. Yes, blog front end. This is the folder I've created, and let me make use of CMD to create the project. You can also use your IDE for the creation of your project, right? You know about it, right? Yes, I want to open this into CMD. I will just highlight and type in CMD and press enter. It has opened into into this. Let me see. This is the folder. So I want to go into the folder. I will see CD and then the folder name. So I'm in the folder. Please let me remove this other CMD process. Okay. So from here I will write the command for generation of for creation of what Angular projects, right? And it is ng new what? Oh, I'm supposed not to enter into this front end. CD back, CD dot dot. I'm going back. CD dot dot. CLS. Sorry, let me remove this. I'll create it myself, okay? From the command prompt. So I will create now. I will say ng new blog front end. Okay, then I will press enter. So this is the first thing it asks you. Please go by the first option, CSS. It will be easier for us since we are going to be using Bootstrap. Okay. So I press enter. Then it asks me question whether I want to use. Do you want to enable server-side rendering (SSR) and static site generation? You know, I told you when you say no, it's going to give you kind of application that tends to be single page web application. So it's installing. I think we have to be patient for it to finish installing. Is it? But while it is installing, can we check the? Okay, let's check Bootstrap while it's installing. Okay, we are already into the Bootstrap. And this is the methods we have found for the integration of the Bootstrap. And we are going to follow this to integrate the Bootstrap. The author here is explaining installing Bootstrap from using npm install. The three methods, or you download it and put it into the asset folder, or you use the Spring Boot, the Bootstrap CDN.
So we have chosen to use the installation, where we are going to use the npm install and we'll install it. So if you check from your Bootstrap, all the methods he has mentioned are here. One is using what? CDN. But you know, if you use CDN, you have to be you need to be connected all the times whenever you are running your application. But it will give you the latest resources from Bootstrap, and this is where you do Bootstrap installation using npm. Yes, as it is for now, it is version 5.3. If you want to go down, you can go down and pick any version you wanted. You can downgrade the version and pick either version. It's okay. It has installed it has created our project. So you can now go to this is the folder. Let us open the folder in our IDE. You open folder and try to trace the Angular what was the name? Angular, okay, Angular Spring Boot blog 2024. Okay, I think it's down there. (2024) blog. This is it. Then you open this. So the first thing we do is to confirm that our project is running correctly by running our project, right? Yes. Before we run, this is the module. This is what the folder that holds all the dependencies that are being installed in the application. Can you see we have Angular and the rest? So when you install Bootstrap, you find it here as well. Are we there? Then this is our SRC folder. This is our app folder. This is our asset folder. And this is the index.html. This is the main and all that. So the first thing you do is to call your terminal. Okay. And then you do what? You run the application. I'm trying to minimize these things. Okay. You can now say what? ng what? ng serve. It will try to run your application after building it. The reason why we wrote ng serve is for us to, if you want to, you can just hover around with control and press, so it will open in the browser. Yes, it has already opened. So this is our application, front end, blog front end. This means that our application is running correctly, right? No issue. Now the next thing is to integrate what? Bootstrap. So integrating Bootstrap now means you come over here. Please come to the brand, and then when you log on to getbootstrap.com, it will take you here, or you search from Google, it will take you to Bootstrap. So you copy this npm I and then try to install. We can get another by splitting the the terminal. We can get another terminal that we can use for, sorry, there's problem here. Yes. Yeah, it is installing. What is it installing? Bootstrap, and it has finished installing Bootstrap. It says 199 packages are looking for funding. This is like donation or something. So Bootstrap has been what? It has been installed. Now let's check from the package.json. Package.json. You're going to see Bootstrap this time around as a dependency if really it is being installed. Can you see Bootstrap here? Bootstrap what? 5.3. So that means it is correctly installed. So I will remove this terminal and I will allow the one that is running our application. We only split the terminal to run the installation part. So next is to integrate this into our, we only install. Now we want to let the Angular projects to be aware of Bootstrap in our application. So please, let's try something here. If you come here, if you check from here, you're going to see Bootstrap. Can you see it? It is down here. Can you see Bootstrap? We were told that we have a folder called what? Dist. If you click on Dist, you're going to see two subfolders called CSS and what? JS. So these two subfolders are the ones we are going to make use for the installation. If you check from our guide here, this is what the guide says. After doing that, the first installation, the first method after installation is you check on what? You use Angular.json to do this. You get this module and then you integrate it. Are we there? So, but then what are you going to integrate? You know, after this, so let me pick CSS first. Then I will search for what? I will search for bootstrap.min.css, which is this one. I want to get the path. I right click and I will copy the path. Let me introduce a notepad here so I can paste it there for us to understand what's there. So can you see the path? But there is no need for me copying the name of the directory and all that. I will start copying from where? Node modules. Are we there? And so also this is Windows something. The backslashes should be forward slashes. Okay, it's because it is Windows, that's why it is giving us backslashes. So this is what you use. This is what you use. If you check the guide, can you see what we have here? The reason why I didn't write, I don't want to make mistake, and I don't want to copy from here. I'm copying from what I've installed. So then you now check for styles array in the what? Angular.json. So you check for Angular.json. You can just come down here. Come down here. There's a file called Angular.json. Can you see it? Then you now check for style array in the architect. You come down here, build, configure. Can you see style? Style is an array, right? So this style is for the CSS and this script is for the what? Script. So you can now paste it here. I didn't copy. Let me copy from what I've done here, and I will do what? Introduce what? Quotation and paste it. Then you introduce comma here since it's an array, so we don't have problem with it. Are we there? Then you go back to where you have copied it and copy what? That of what? CSS, and then you come over here that of JS. I don't think if we need to do that, because the only difference is where we have CSS here, it will be JS, and then bootstrap.main.what.js. But let's show it here. You know, these configurations, if it is not done correctly, then you cannot run your application. I'm collapsing this one instead of expanding it. Then I'm now going to what? JS. You should be careful. There is another JS down there. That's not what you are looking for. Then you check from here the JS.main, Angular.js here, Bootstrap.main.js. Then you right click also and copy the path, take it to where? Here, right? If you check here, they are same, so I can recopy this. Oh, let me just, since it is here, let me just do same, right? Go, since it's here, Bootstrap modules, not dot modules, dot bootstrap, dot dist, dot what, dot js, sorry, not dot slash js slash bootstrap dot main dot what dot js. Then I what, I copy it. Then you come here inside angular.jsm, you do what, you introduce what, quotation, paste it, and save your work. Are we there? So we are done with the installation now. All we need to do is now to go to the, please you remind me to send the video. You now come back here. Huh? Yes, I will send, inshallah. So I'll upload it on the YouTube channel, then you get it from there. Now I want us now to test whether our Bootstrap is working in our project. So the first thing we do is to come to the documentation of Bootstrap. Then you come down to where? Come down to, let me pick button. I think it is easier. Under component, click on it, and then you see buttons here, many buttons. Can you see primary wherever buttons? Then you can copy the entire of this. Then you come down here, come to your project. I will close this and I will collapse this. I will collapse also the, okay, that's all. Then come to the app. You know, in the app.component.html, that's where our components are supposed to be what? Are supposed to be shown, right? Yes. So this that you are seeing after running our application, it comes from where? It comes from here. So I'm going to erase the entire of this. Maybe I will just introduce H1 and say testing our recently installed what? Bootstrap, right? Yes. Then I will paste the buttons here, and then we check. It has brought the booster away. The buttons are there, but no color, right? Yes. Sometimes when you install Bootstrap, you run into this problem. So what you do is to stop the server from running. I've stopped it by pressing Ctrl C. Then you run it again, or stop it, close the terminal, get another new fresh terminal, new terminal, and even the browser here, because of cache, I've removed it. Then I will run it again. I will run the server again. Okay, so it will build. When you rebuild it, sometimes it will just pick. I want to run in a different browser. So hold down Control and press what? So it's there running. Can you see what we have? So this to tell you what? This to tell you that Bootstrap has been installed successfully. So from now or from here we can do all we could do with what? With Bootstrap. So please, let's quickly do some things here. I want us to practice that we have started, which is what? Is it columns or something we did? Where is it? Is it on that component? Carousel, cat, carousel, alert. Where is it? Drop down, navbar. I want to test navbar, but I want us to firstly understand they call this column grid. So this is now this is grid, right? So if I copy this and I paste it there, it's going to work. It's going to work since our Bootstrap have started working. Is it? If I paste it here and I run into, can you see the columns? Column 1, column 2, column 3. Is it? Yes, they are there. But I think we should do something very, very important rather than these ones. So now if you look at the screen, it has been divided into what? Yes, into 3. 1, 2, 3. So that means it has given it proportion. The portion is being what? Proportional portion. That means how many? 4, right? 4 times 3, 12. Is it?
Yes.
Yes. 4 times 3, 12. So if you go down here, you're going to see lot of. Sorry, let me pick this. Let me stop this video here and pick